Hi guys, thank you for watching this. If you are watching, this is and I should congratulate you on your response on resume redrafting part one and part two. I never thought about taking this into three or four kind of classes already because I never dreamt that it would be such a long class. But I wanted to be thorough with you so that you can redraft your resume according to the outcome that I have been demonstrating with my own resume. So hope you will be able to do so. The first trick, again, I should revise you for your benefit that first thing is you have already a draft resume, right? Everybody has. And we always put whatever we have done, but we never integrate all those aspects that we do with our resume, right? So this is where sorry about that disturbance. This is where I am demonstrating as to how this resume should be outcome based rather than process based. So my resume currently I am vice president of membership support, but I want to go further, right? Vice president, senior vice president, maybe that is what I can look for. But what avenues? My focus is I can actually relate my resume to anything, any stream. You know why? Because vice president level is a strategic level. It is not about the um, skill level or the execution level thing. So just like the system analyst doesn't have to know the coding exactly, but he should be able to know, understand the systems around those coding. Because the first thing is the system, then the coding follows. So, so that there is no random coding going, right? So that is what we'll do. Let me share my resume. I wanted, let me share screen. I wanted this resume to be shorter, but again, we will do that in the next episode because today it will take lot of time to complete my thing. I have already done two part of this, three part maybe I have done. Let us see. Head HRD, monitoring performance tracking system on half-yearly basis, skill mapping and capacity building. Where did I stop last time? So here I'm taking um, this portion. Actually, this is there are a lot. This is the detail, and I should keep this as the previous one. So that I can make this into process based as well as it should be smaller. So what are my strengths out here? Let me start doing that strength. So here the strength is content design, right? The second is on capacity building. The third is on auditing risk management system. What is the fourth thing? Strategize the financial literacy campaign. Uh, what else can we create? A breed of master trainers. That is part of the strategizing thing. So what strategies I have? Here I can do strategize a breed of master trainers to do the financial literacy campaign, then arrange experts to uh, support the content delivery. What else I did? Budgeting, uh, top down, and bottom up. So what did I do? Mm, creating a match. So that is the strategy I did. Now what else I do? Supported to 20 members, member institutions with regard to policy advocacy, industry building, ecosystem integration, knowledge building, and innovative we should say strategic networking. strategic networking in Asia is Asia Pacific region. What else did I do? Link reduced risk market risk with risk analysis of districts. Time series analysis of vulnerability of 612 districts over 19 months. So this is outcome, right? So institutions actually face lot of risk, reputational risk, market risk, business risk, lot many risks. And they need to be supported how to minimize that risk. The risk cannot be entirely eliminated, but how can those risks be built? The risk be minimized by adopting special strategies. So the first thing is one needs to know whether there was any risk and what kind of risk at what time. Because when you uh, analyze the risk, you will quantify it. And quantification doesn't say the facts behind those, whatever has happened, because it shows in 6 indicators. So we have had 6 indicators. So let me um, over 6 indicators identified by RBI. So these indicators with which we actually evaluate the risk. What all I did, reduce market risk with risk analysis of districts. Let me put these risk analysis districts into italics. This is another time series data. Italic. Helped establish communication strategies for better and client engagement using the IVRS system called Punji. Punji sponsored by Smart Campaign and World Bank. So initially, did you see that I had written content design? Content for what? Content, because this was basically a 25. Have you heard about mobile messages that come to you? Those are content, right? Those I designed, like say, 9 episodes. There were totally 29 episodes of such mobile content delivery, and that scripts, those scripts I had helped designing, which will be delivered because uh, over 80% of our clients do not have smartphones. They have feature phones. So how to reach out to them with real informative messages to their feature phones. So that is why this is called a IVRS system, in interactive voice uh, reporting system, which was called Kunji Ki Kunji. And we helped develop. So this, at a strategic level, somebody has thought out that this needs to be done, right? So this is part of the communication strategies. And at one time, World Bank actually asked us whether we can mm, reach out to say 1 million clients uh, with this strategy. Actually, we within a month we had reached 42,000 clients. We had received 42,000 call, and it was a huge thing for us. So if in a month we could reach 42,000, and today we have over 4 crore clients. So with 1.1 crore active clients at the moment. So all those people need to have lot many, and they are at several different levels. So they need to have several kinds of information regarding their enterprise, their livelihoods, and so many beneficial schemes that the government has, health-wise schemes also. And how do you send this to the ultimate borrower? They are very poor, bottom of the pyramid segment, right? This is the way to reach out to them with feature phone messages. So you need to be very crisply designing those messages, because they don't have, nobody has the attention span of say more than 15 seconds or so. So these messages should limit themselves to 15 seconds or so, so that it um, becomes like good, well received messages. And also the borrowers who are going to learn this, they should not hear this over and over again. So first time it goes like the first message, the second time. So that is all. How you sequence those messages, that even if the client dials 2 numbers in quick succession, she dials, each time she listens to a separate message. It started with a grievance redressal system, but it was in addition to receive the grievances of the clients, it also educated them. So this is what the strategy, the entire strategy is. If at all we are reaching out to the client, let us reach out with some messages which will be useful, beneficial for her. So that was the part of the system, part of the strategy that I did. So that was it. Reduced market risk, strategies, financial literacy program. I had written capacity building also. So here I can write build capacity of 220 members, institutions with regard to policy, advocacy, and this. So, yeah.
see how it reduced and I reframed them into something else rather than mm, this thing. Project activities and verified. Actually, at the end of this resume redrafting program, I would give you a an ebook with which you can also do your resume redrafting using ChatGPT. You know, ChatGPT is the tool which can rephrase your resume into something very crisp. But again, it cannot be final because whatever you are doing is very unique and it cannot have all your information. So it has to be given those information with which it will redraft your resume. But you have to give the keywords to them. And last time, in the last episode, I had taken help of ChatGPT to frame my resume. But today you are seeing that I still had to work on this because I um, I needed to crystallize and make it very crisp. Now, this design, clean energy projects and everything, and build capacities, and then strategize the ESG approach. What should I do? Strategize the training program, the training orientation of ESG programs um, with regard to people, planet, and profit. Using the responsible lending mechanism and achieve and attract potential impact investors for sustained climate adaptation and livelihood transition towards enterprise um, promotion. Transitioning livelihoods from fossil fuel centric to environmentally sustainable ways. initiated affordable housing program in the line of housing for all scheme of the PMAY so that risk so that the disaster risk management SEM insurance to disaster risk management to disaster risk and climate devastation along with incremental housing strategy. Can you see how I have changed changed my CV from that of a senior manager level to a vice president level CV. So can we start it? Another so senior manager level development and the project manager. This will remain the same. So next is next page. What we will do is we can transfer this entire thing, or in between I shall transfer this 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 is quite a long, this has gone into 7 pages, but you can see that there are a lot of space that is wasted in between, which can be utilized, and then we can transition this into another format. So let me see if we can do it today. Okay, let me do it. I can transfer this to another strategy. So let me find out, open a new format. Hmm, this is not the one. Can we take this? Or there are lot many other things also, other formats also. Let me see if I can get one format, but always take the format that saves a lot of space, right? So let me see if we can take this format. Yes, this is a good format, right? So let me save this first. Save as what? Um, Sangeeta Naik, V2, June 2023. Let me save as that. See, it is a very simple process, but you need some strategy. So it says first name, last name. Where from I downloaded this? It is there in the Word. So let me write my first name and my last name. I don't know why it is like this thing, but I can bold this as well. And address, phone number is there, and other profiles also I can put. So what I can do is A1248 Subderjung Enclave, third floor, New Delhi 110029, and phone number I can put 8584060616, and my email is vashamnanda@gmail.com is my email. Should I put my LinkedIn profile and another profile? Okay. For the time being, let us leave it at that, right? And from my last profile, I can bring so here I had written project manager, but here it will not be project manager. So what I can do is little formatting is required, right? So because it is not showing, I'll bring it here. I'll bring it here. Anyways. And innovative person with proven history of enhancing let me make this okay. As part of my resourceful influencing and joyful excellence formula. Formula to boost productivity and let us keep this much only. And if we can make it like this, so it saves a lot of problem. It talks about experience and how many. So this is one page of note only, right? So I have lot many other things also in this which cannot be avoided. So can I? So let me see and take some of that. Contact address. This is gone. What other things are there? Skills. So skills are lot many. Let me see if there is any place for skills in this one. So, yes. List your strength relevant for this thing. So let me see if I have a lot of skills actually because I have over so many years of experience. So I take all that and just put it here for the time being without deleting anybody. We can do anything, so we can uh, enter things later on. Right. Let me see if it has come in right here. So it has not come. So what I'll do is I'll put here and just insert it here. Let me see if it is in two columns. Columns, just one. Yes. Let me put it here so that it remains like this. And let me take that. These have become two columns. You can see, right? So what I can do is just carefully I'll take only the relevant things and not take the entire column. Because if you are a little bit of, see, if you take all this, then it comes like this. But if now it will be okay. So because all of them were in white, so nothing is visible. What I'll do is make them all black. Oh, yes, black. Now you can see everything is visible. So we can later take all that and delete here, right? So now my resume with all these skills and everything, what I will do is project design. I can still put in, I can insert a table, right? Insert into this thing. From here, few things I'll remove and I'll add here. Later on, we can increase those. There are something twice written out here. I can remove documentation is there, so reporting. I'll remove networking and project management, business development analysis, financial planning, budgeting is there, so budgeting and remove. So many of these. Train analysis, training, no strategic training programs, you can remove lot of it will go. SPSS is one. W, W. Yes, we'll see in the next episode as to what all we can do about this thing. And thank you for watching. It has been a long episode because we are doing with resume remodeling. And thank you for watching.